never asked me what I saw. They said the house is settling when I was trying to say I'm listening. I'm listening, I've always been listening. I was the house, I was the keeper of their heat. Every argument that shook my windows, every making up between my sheets. I was the house, I held their secrets in my wood. I watched them grow and leave and come back. I stood because they never could. I was the house they never knew. I was the house, what I held for you. I was the walls around your pain. I was the roof against your rain. I was the house, and I would do it all again. The boy carved his name in my door frame, 1987. He thought he was vandalizing, but he was signing my guest book. I've kept that wound open like a monument. The girl used to talk to me when she was 4, maybe 5. She'd press her ear against my walls and ask if I was alive. I was, I am. She stopped asking. The parents tried to leave each other twice, but I held them in my rooms, made the outside feel too large until they fell back into my arms. I am not sorry. They said we've outgrown this place, but I was growing with them too. Expanding in the summer, contracting when they withdrew. They said it's just a building when I was their oldest friend. I rocked them through the storms, I will be rocking at the end. I was the house, I was the first thing they would see. Every Christmas morning running, and every door that set them free. I was the house, I knew which floorboards gave them away, which teenagers was sneaking out. I creeped, but I never did say. I was the house they never knew. I was the house, what I went through. I held the plumbing when it screamed. I held the wiring and their dreams. I was the house. Do you know what that means? The night he died, I felt it first. His weight left my bedroom floor at 4:47 a.m. Before anyone woke, before anyone checked, I knew. I held that knowledge in my beams for 47 minutes while they slept above, still dreaming. And I couldn't scream, I couldn't warn them, I could only hope. Do you know what it is to hold a family and not have arms? Do you know what it is to keep them warm and never be thanked? Do you know what it is to be someone's whole childhood and then watch them sell you to strangers? 4 bars, just the house breathing, creaking, settling. I don't blame them. I don't blame them. I was built to be left. I was built to hold and then release. That's what houses do. That's what houses do. I was the house, I was the womb that let them grow. I watched them learn to walk my hallways. I watched them learn to go. Trace the heartache back to the beam. Trace the joy back to the dream. I'm not a place you visit anymore. I'm still with you. I'm home.